Yo, good morning, Max here. It is Tuesday. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. It is Tuesday, 10 a.m. in the morning or something like that. We're in Larnaca, Cyprus, and in this video I wanted to talk about the 3 biggest mistakes of my coaching career. So if you want to become a successful online coach, online consultant, online service provider, make sure you don't do these mistakes because they have cost me a lot of energy, a lot of money, and a lot of time. So let's crack right into it.
Have you ever wondered whether there's more to life than a boring dead-end 9-to-5 job? Have you ever dreamed about breaking free, traveling the world, making good money, and just enjoying life? No more office dress code, no morning commute, no boss. This channel is for you, so here's to your freedom.
Now this is something that you've never heard me talk about because many people have been asking me what mistakes have you done, and I always say, I'm here, I'm free, I'm alive. It can't have been that many difficult mistakes. But the thing is, there has been mistakes that I made, and some of them have cost me quite a lot. So mistake number 1 was decision. Okay, the decision that I pushed away from me for so damn long. And here's the thing, I knew that I wanted to become a coach. I knew I wanted to make my money online. I knew I wanted to be free. I knew this damn 9-to-5 BS is nothing for me. I knew it. But I couldn't quote-unquote pull the trigger. I was still studying at university, about to become a high school teacher for Latin and English. I was still in this 9-to-5 mentality because my parents are 9-to-5 mentality. My friends were 9-to-5 mentality. Everything around me told me to get a job and be safe, okay? And it was not the perfect moment. It was never the perfect moment for me. Just like it's not a perfect moment for me now to shoot these videos. There's kids there yelling around. Who cares? There's this wrong sense of perfectionism that really screwed me over. And that perfectionism can really do a lot of bad things for you because, again, it keeps you from pulling the trigger. So if you're watching this right now and something deep inside you is telling you, hey, is there more? Is there more than, going to school, then maybe going to some further education school, and then, getting a job, doing this for 30, 40, 50, 60 years and then dying? If you have that feeling within you, then don't prolong it. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Who cares if there's children playing there? If you have a gift, or if you want to have a gift and you feel like you have something to tell the world, if you want to be free, then go ahead and goddamn do it. Because what happens if you don't do it is time passes. And obviously time is very finite, so that's the bad thing already. But the other thing is, the more time passes, the more difficult it will become for you to pull the trigger. And and then we always tell ourselves oh, I'll do it soon, I'll do it soon, I'll do it soon. When I do this first, when I do that, when I have read this book, when I have watched this video, etc., etc. It's just a form of procrastination. And then we sometimes even keep ourselves busy. We do certain busy work to say oh, but I'm reading on the forum about it, so I'm taking steps towards that, but you never really pull the trigger. That pulling the trigger move is something that is much more difficult to comprehend than doing it. It's really interesting. The idea of discomfort and taking that step is much more uncomfortable than discomfort itself when you're actually doing it, especially when you get a mentor to help you, to guide you through that, step by step, where you have low risk, you know exactly what to do, etc. So it's really half as bad as you think it is. But I wish I had pulled that trigger earlier. I wish I had made that decision earlier, because I wasted a lot of time. I studied for, I think, 4 years, something that I never used in my life again, Latin and English. Now, English maybe, yeah, a little bit. Latin is still one of my big passions. I also studied Attic Greek on the side through the studies of Latin, and that's great, but 4 years is 4 years now. Seeing how much I make per year now, I literally lost millions of dollars by not having started that earlier. So that's mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 is huge because I told myself I'll figure it out by myself, right? And this is there's a lot of ego in that involved. I'll figure it out myself, and a lot of false pride, oh, I don't need help, blah 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 was a self-made man, etc. Here's the truth: everybody who's just remotely successful, be it athletes, business people, whatever it is, they've all had a mentor. They've all had a mentor. Maybe it was their father, maybe it was a friend, maybe their uncle, maybe someone that they paid, maybe someone that they looked up to, maybe someone that they reached out to. They've all had a mentor, because otherwise you're not gonna make it, okay? And again, like this idea of like, I'll do it myself, it's great. It sounds like you really want it, and it's very honorable, but it's very impractical, okay? It's honorable, but it's very impractical, because you're losing a lot of money, you're losing a lot of time, because you could make money much earlier if you didn't have to make the mistakes that someone else has already made for you, right? And in terms of that, when you say don't figure it out yourself, kind of going along that line is, don't listen to people who are not where you want to be, okay? Don't listen to people who have, well-meant advice by all means, but they're not where you want to be. So why listening to them? Because listening to them will only get you where they are. Because if they knew better, they would do better, but they're not. So stop adhering to the idea of, oh, I'll figure it out myself, because it's just stupid, it's impractical. And if you really want something, you would come down from your ego horse and you would just do the right thing. If you really, really, truly want something, then yeah, maybe it does feel bad to ask for help. Who cares? It feels bad for a couple minutes, but then you get great value back. And again, that value in turn gives you money, saves you energy, saves you time, etc., right? Mistake number 3, and by the way, I'm gonna give you a bonus mistake. I'm gonna give you a 4th bonus mistake at the end that I just thought about. But mistake number 3 was thinking I was not good enough. And this is something that has haunted me for a very, very long time. I come from the dating advice background, and I've always had similar thoughts when it comes to, choosing your dream partner. I always felt like I'm not good enough to be with that girl, etc. And that's a very, very toxic mindset. It can literally ruin your life, because I'm gonna tell you what, that feeling of I'm not good enough will never go away. It will never go away. Okay, after touring the world 4 times, after speaking in front of hundreds of people, thousands of people live, after having all these clients, tens of thousands of people online, after having made all this money, and really having led a really, really great life so far, I still have that voice in my head saying, you know what, Max, you're not good enough, or you're not ready. Same spiel here. But you know what? Who cares? Let those thoughts be your thoughts. Go ahead and do it anyway. Nobody said everything gotta be perfect up in your brain. Nobody said you gotta wake up and your brain is like there to support you, like it's gonna crush it, my friend, and you're gonna be the best, and yeah. Nobody said that's necessary. My brain's a battlefield, yo. My brain is not always on my side. My brain wants to eat and procreate and sleep and smoke a lot of weed. That really is what my brain wants to do. And my brain is insecure, and it is stressed, and it has anxiety. But you know what? That's fine. Who cares? You can still execute the right things. Because what I do with my negative, I have positive thoughts as well, by all means. But what I do with my negative thoughts is I listen, I smile, I agree, and then I go ahead and do it whatever I want it anyway. You gotta understand that. Don't let your brain get on your side. Just go ahead and do it anyway. If your brain is on your side, it often is, that's great, but you don't need to. Absolutely not necessary. Okay? Now the thing is too, you don't need, on the external side, you don't need a coaching degree. You don't need to have 10 years of experience in something. That's not necessary either. All you need to do if you want to become an online coach, an online consultant, or online service provider is, to be 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5 steps ahead of the average person. Because it's already your external insight into their situation that can help them a lot. It's already just the fact that you've been in a similar situation that can help them a lot. You don't need no degree from some schmuck university. Nobody cares about that. Clients don't care about that either. Most of my clients, we'll show some testimonials here. Most of my clients in the Freedom Business Mentoring Program, they didn't study. They didn't study any of that. Some study, some have a PhD in their field, and sure, it helps them, but it's absolutely not necessary. It's absolutely not necessary because the client doesn't care. The client cares about, can you deliver me results, yes or no? And we help our clients get there, so when they're teaching with their expertise, they can easily communicate to their prospects that they can help them. It really is that simple. It's not too difficult. So again, stop waiting for everything to be perfect. Stop waiting for, your education to be perfect and whatnot. Go ahead and do it. Learn as you go. How great is that? Because now you're getting real life practical experience other than sitting in some theory-driven university for years. Get real life practical experience. Learn how to position yourself in a niche market. Learn how to market yourself. Learn how to sell. Already make money as you're learning. I'm learning. I'm learning in this business. I'm learning in my first business, the dating advice business. You'll never stop learning. You'll never be ready. You'll never be a 10 out of 10. And if you let that excuse keep you from getting results and getting further, you're never gonna make money, and you'll live a life full of procrastination and regret. You're gonna ask yourself, what if? What if I had done it? It's very, very bad, you know? What if I had started this video 10 minutes later in the silence where it's silent now? Who cares? It's out. Because I wanted it. Because I wanted to help you. Because I wanted to get stuff done. Understand that? And last but not least, as promised, I'm gonna give you a fourth big mistake that I did. And that was I never got mentors for a very long time. I always tried it myself. And then when I got my first mentor, it took me so much more time to get the next mentor in a different area that was important for me. I would definitely say that, you know, one of my first mentors, Owen from RSD, he helped me a lot with public speaking. He helped me a lot with understanding brand building, etc. And, you know, that's the point too. Like, I always see people commenting like, but Max, you didn't figure this all out yourself. You had other people helping you. Yeah, that's the damn point. Don't do it yourself. I have other people helping you. And it was crazy. For example, also my fitness mentor, I was into fitness and working out for 2 years, and I got 0 results because I knew about nutrition, about working out, about the proper exercises. 2 damn years where I went to the gym multiple times per week, wasting my time, not getting results. How much money could I have made with that time? How much more shredded or bigger could I have gotten with that time? How much more could I have spent time with loved ones, family, with that time that I wasted? Ask yourself, how much time have you been wasting not getting a mentor, trying to figure it out yourself, you know? Just exhaustingly researching things on forums and watching free YouTube videos and trying to, you know, count one and one together. Like, maybe it's this, but it's just such a waste of your time. Last year, and I mentioned that before, last year I almost spent $100,000 just in mentors. Why do I happily throw all that money into the mouths of my mentors? Because it's goddamn worth it. Because I'm getting it back sometimes 10x. And that money is worth it. It's free money. It's almost like a money printing machine. And at the same time, I'm learning stuff. I'm getting great feedback. I'm getting great connections. I feel good because when I freak out and everything turns down to BS and I need help, I contact my mentors and they help me get back on track. Everything that I'm doing in my life that is important to me, I have a mentor. Fitness, social contacts, investment, business. I have a mentor in all of these things. I still have that because I know it's always worth it, and I will always have mentors. You understand that? Growing, learning is something that never stops. It's one of the most beautiful things in the world, and the best way to grow is getting a mentor. So that was a big mistake, that I never got a mentor. It cost me a lot of time, it cost me a lot of energy, it cost me a lot of money. So when you said you're ready to start crushing it, remember my first mistake. I didn't make the decision. When you start making the decision, when you're ready to pull the trigger, I got something pretty cool for you. You can literally give me or an expert from my team a call, a free phone call. And on that free phone call, we'll be working hand in hand together. We'll develop a strategy for you. Okay, a strategy for you to break free, 9-to-5 hamster wheel, and start your own successful online business as an online coach, online expert, online consultant, online service provider. All you have to do is click the link down in the description below. You click that link, it brings you to a page. Read what's on that page, because it's important information for you to get started. And then on the bottom of that page, you can find a quick application. You fill it out, it takes you 1 minute, and then you can book the exact date and time where you want us to call you. It's entirely for a free call. So if you already are an expert in certain fields, you already have something that you're good at, give us a call. We can help you monetize it. Right? If you don't know quite yet what it is that you want to do, but you know that you want to be free, that you like the idea of becoming an online coach or online service provider or online consultant, give us a call also, because we can analyze your strengths. Okay, we can analyze your strengths. We can see what type of business is the best for you and how you can get started. So even if it's an international call, it will be entirely for free. Don't worry about that. Click that link in the description right now. And if the link still works, it means we have spots open. Those spots fill up quite fast nowadays. So yeah, this is me signing off from Larnaca, Cyprus. I'm gonna go catch my flight in a couple hours. Gonna chill a little bit on the pool more. Thank you so much for watching. Maybe talk to you very, very soon. And GG.